Hello everybody. So, the beautiful and amazing Caustic, which I love. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at Caustic. Caustic needs, I say all this stuff before I start doing the demo, but the tutorial. Caustic, I love Caustic for years. I've done lots of Caustic videos. Ever since when it first came out. Oh, it's ancient. It started life on Android, I think. And I think you can still get it on desktop. It's free on desktop. And I think it's about, I don't know, £8.99 on iOS. However, the app has not been updated in 5 years. 5 years. It feels to me like the developer has basically abandoned it, which is a shame because it's marvelous. It's lovely and it's very retro. Obviously, it is what it is. But you'll see even on the 11-inch iPad, it still has the 9-inch. It needs to be at least updated so that it expands and gets the extra real estate. The trouble is, right now, with Apple starting to remove stuff that hasn't been updated for years, I fear Caustic is on a precipice of disaster, because if it goes away I'll be very sad. I mean, I'll still have it because I own it, but you know, no support for 5 years. It's, you know, it ain't great. So I mean, if the developer does watch this, please just update, so I don't know, you fill the real estate, or just do a little update so that Apple don't take it away, because it still has a massive following. There's still people doing videos on it. Like a month ago, people were doing videos on it. And I think a lot of people would be very sad if it went away. I would be very sad if it come off the App Store. I think it would be terrible because it's fabulous. It's a marvelous thing. And it is what it is, but it works great. And it sounds great as well. Okay, so that being said, every year or so I do a Caustic video, so I'm going to do one. I'm going to, so first of all, well, I'll take you through the whole thing quite slowly so you kind of understand how it goes on. It's kind of like a closed environment system, but that doesn't really matter because it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to, first of all, the very first thing I'm going to do is go to this little icon here, the toaster, and I'm just going to select new. You will lose any, actually, what I want to do is save. Boink, and save. Yes, overwrite it. So I've just saved it because I made a few changes to that before we started. Right, so now I'm going to go into this little toaster icon here and create new. And it says, welcome to Caustic 3. And we, first of all, want to start off by tapping this little icon here. And this is where we can add our machines. You can have up to 14 machines. And that will spread. So basically you can have up to 14 tracks. And it does all sorts of cool stuff. It's got a sampler, it's got a drum machine, it's got loads of effects and stuff. I would be really upset if this went away. I really would. I'm sure a lot of people would as well. But 5 years update, I guess the developer's not really interested now. But it would be a shame. Anyway, let's do this. Open this first one here, so you can tap any slot. You can put a machine anywhere you like. So start with the first one. And here are our machines. We can choose from a sub synth, PCM synth, bassline, beatbox, pad synth, 8-bit synth, modular. Yes, you have modular. It's like a full modular. Organ and vocoder, FM synth, Coupler strong synth, and a source synth. Let's go with a beatbox, and let's just tap on it to open it. Now, you won't hear anything till you select the kit. Now, on the Caustic website, they used to be. I'm guessing it still works. I'm not sure, but I'm going to select the kit here, and we can choose from many kits, and then you can also download lots of kits as well. And I think Daniel has some patches in the PCM synth as well. We can check them out. But we can choose a kit to start with. So let's maybe choose let's choose this down tempo kit, shall we? And we just hit load. And now you can have as many, you've got 14 slots. So you can have 2 beatboxes or what have you. You can rename any instrument at all by long holding on its name and, calling it whatever you want. So if you've got a couple of these going on, it might be a good idea to rename them. Okay, so this is a machine. And if you go down, you will see the MIDI control, the MIDI section for the machine. Now, you don't need to input stuff by grid. You can do it by hand. But if you want to, you can do it like that if you want. We can select all of these. Let's see how select all like this and just delete them and they'll go away. Or we can put them in either with the MIDI keyboard, or we can go to the actual thing and play it in. Now I want to increase this to maybe 4 bars. So what we see here is we have our grid. We tap on grid, and this is the note resolution. This is 1/16th, and then you can go triplets and 1/32nd, 1/64th. You can go down triplets, and then you can go 1/8 and then down to just 1. I'm going to tap on this where it says 4 here, okay, and it says grow pattern to 4 measures. Yes, I will do that. Now you'll see that I have a length of 4 measures, and now I can start to record in my pattern. But first of all, I'm going to go here, back to my, see this here, back to my kind of song page. We have songs, MIDI tools, help, etc. And I'm going to choose, I'm going to slow this down to maybe 100 BPM for this. There we go. And now I'm going to just quickly save. I can save a song at any time. We'll just save this as live stream. Oops. Not that, we won't. Oh, God, fine. Live stream. Is it this? That must be back. Is that back? Yeah. So I'll go live space shift stream. Okay, done. Our file already exists. Overwrite it. Oh no, I'm going to go live stream. I'll call this live stream 2. I must have already done one called live stream. Live stream and 2 and done. Okay, so now we've got our project. Now, if we go to grid, you'll see that I've set this up to, did I set it to 4? Yeah, 4. And anytime you see, by the way, a little triangle inside of Caustic, it means that there is extra options. So if we hold that, we can increase this to a 2-bar counting. That's a metronome volume. That goes back, and if we hold these kind of thing, our grid is 4, but we can shrink pattern to 2 measures. Now I'm going to leave it on 4 like this, and I'm going to see it so I can see it all. Now there are 2 options inside Caustic. There is pattern mode and song mode. When you're making patterns, make sure you stay in song mode, or you will get all sorts of confusion going on. So go back to the drum machine. And I'm just going to give myself this 2-bar counting that I've just set up. I'm just going to press record, and as soon as I press play, it'll give me a 2-bar counting, and then I can start to play my track over its 4 bars. So, excuse me. So, sorry. What am I doing here? What's going on? Let me just see what's going on. Pattern. I don't know. Delete. Let me just select all there. Delete. Yeah. Now I don't know what's gone wrong there. That's very strange. I'm only on a 4-bar grid. Let's go to beatbox. I'm on a 4-bar. What the hell's gone on here? Interesting. This should repeat. Yeah. Let's see what happens if I do this. Oh, right, okay, I know. Let's just delete that, and I'm gonna go back here and take this back. I don't know why it's done that, which is now starting to really bug me. Is it your note resolution? It might be, Colin. Yeah. Wait a minute. Sorry. Yeah, could be my note resolution. I would say you're probably 100% right, Colin. Thank you very much. Bless you. Right. Okay. So yeah, it is my note resolution. Thanks, Colin. So I can do this. I can do this with the MIDI keyboard anyway. So let's try that again. Okay, that sounds okay. So now I can stop record and try and find another sound. So stop, record to. Okay, so now we've got like a little drum pattern going on. Stop, let's switch the metronome off now. And let's go to our mixer. Now, there's several ways to get around stuff in Caustic. You can tap on this if you've got lots of stuff and just select what you want to see. So for instance, beatbox or mixer. And the mixer in Caustic is really good. So you have basic volume control. You can mute and solo. You have an EQ, which is really nice. And some really cool controls, like you've got a delay and a reverb, a pan and a width. So delay and reverb, if we scroll down again, these refer to our master effects, and then you can get to that by going there. So the reverb and this delay, and then you have two inserts that you can also put in as well. So if we put some delay on, if you're listening through headphones, you'll hear how cool that sounds. And also a bit of width is awesome through headphones. Okay, so let's go and add another instrument here. Let's go to number 2 and let's add some sort of bass in. We could use the bassline synth or anything else, or the PCM synth. Let's use a bassline synth, shall we? This kind of... It is what it is. It sounds like, you know, what it is. But... you have saturation. So I'm just going to put a simple bass line in over that drum pattern. So again, thing to remember is when you load an instrument, it'll have 2 pages, and the second page of that will be the MIDI control page where you need to go and set up your length. So I'm going to have this go to 4 bars, yes, 4 measures, but this time I'm going to make sure I leave my resolution on, you know, 16th notes. It is like a 303. It does all that kind. That's how what it's supposed to be, a 303. But it's nice for making kind of. You have an LFO. You can target to the pulse width, for instance, like this. Or the filter or the amp. So I'm just going to have a jam. I'm just going to do something really simple. So again, I can, you know, I know that I've now got my two, it gives a little thing there, my 2 measures or 4 measures or whatever it is. So I'm just going to record that in, I think. Another cool thing is if we scroll up again, this is your effects page. Now you can add 2 inserts to any of the instruments that you add. You see we've got a beatbox and a bass line. If we tap on here now, we can add any of these effects. It's got tons and tons of stuff in it. It's absolutely brilliant. So if we are playing, let's play let's go to our bass line and add maybe chorus. Awesome, see? And we could make our beatbox all kind of lo-fi, so maybe add a vinyl simulator. And then go back to our mixer and add a little bit of reverb. And on the bass we can add some delay. Let's just hit save. Done. Yes. So we don't lose anything. Now let's go and add another instrument here, shall we? Let's have a look at the PCM synth. PCM synth is really good. Let's open it and select an instrument. Now I think, did it? Yeah. Are these yours, Daniel? Right. So I guess they are, aren't they? Flipping heck. Who knew? So we can you can import your own samples into this and do all sorts of cool stuff. The developers got tons of really great tutorials. I've done a lot of tutorials for this. Let's have a play. Quite like that. Put a bit of vibrato on here. So I'm going to record that, but don't forget we need to go and sort out our Midi. I mean, you know, I just wanted to. I don't want him to do anything to it. I just want him to update it. to something that would just, so it doesn't get taken away, you know, because that would be such a shame. So let's go to our grid settings, shall we? And let's just make this 2 bars a piece, you know, yes. And we can give ourselves a count. Okay, I made a mistake. I'm going to go to select all and delete. I forgot I'd only done 2 bars, so okay. Now, at the moment, if we go back to like what I've just recorded, you'll see that I've recorded 2 bars, and it's pattern A1. You can have up to 64 different patterns that you can arrange any way you like when we go into the sequencer view. So this is only a pattern A1, and again, it's got a little thing on here, so you can see you can transpose patterns, you can shuffle them, etc., etc. You can also copy and paste in between patterns is quite easy. All you need to do is say, for instance, you go with the all here. So if I say I wanted to select copy this to pattern 2, just select all, and all your notes are then selected. Then you can go to edit here and press copy, and then go to pattern 2 and just press paste, and then all your notes that you've get rid of that. All your notes that you've put in will be remembered and pasted back into. So this will be A2, which will be exactly the same as A1. Okay. So let's carry on. I don't think I need to put any other effects on that PCM synth. So let's add another, shall we? And let's add maybe the pad synth, which is nice. Or the organ. Let's add the organ. The organ's really nice. So but you have a load of presets as well. You could go, oh, what's this one? Church load. What else is this developer done? Not a lot. He's done. I think he did a thing for Korg Volker editor thing. They are outstanding. They're great effects. Right, let's choose maybe a let's just record some bits in just for fun, shall we? So again, we can go to our grid. I'm going to extend this to 4 measures. I'm going to go and I'm just going to have a play. I think I don't think he does anything anymore. There's nothing. I don't think he just does anything to do with making apps and stuff. I don't know. So let's go with this, shall we? Okay, so just for fun, if I go to my beatbox now and go down here and choose this, that's better. We're not going to hit, so I'm going to put that back in. I'm going to record another beat for number 2. I'm going to actually put in another beatbox, and select that. And I'm just going to long hold this and call this beatbox 2. Done. Just so we can keep it in mind what we're doing, sort of thing. So let's choose another kit, shall we? So again, you have tons and tons of these things. What's this? We used down tempo before, didn't we? Let's use, I don't know. I'm just going to record a basic 4 on the floor here. So I only need, for this one, I only need it to be 1 bar. And I can just actually put that in because I'm just going to be doing... I'm going to go to my bass line and select pattern 2 and my PCM synth, and select pattern 2 and also my organ. Now hear that this is still playing because I copied pattern 1 to pattern 2, do you remember? So I'm just going to select all of this, so select all and delete them. So now we're on a fresh, hear the vinyl simulator on the drums as well. Okay, that's because they're on the first drum kit. I like that actually, it sounds nice. Bit of delay on there, sounds awesome. So now we could put in a different, say, bass line now for pattern A2, and if we go here, we need to tell it what we want it to be. So we'll go 4 measures. So for each one can be a different measure, you know. So I'm gonna do something really simple here. Pattern 2 for the organ. I did a tutorial and video for Genuine Sounds. Very good, Keith. Very good. So let's add another instrument now. Maybe a Carpler Strong synth. And to keep things sensible, because I'd want to add this on pattern 2, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, there's nothing in A1, but I'm going to choose A2. And I'm going to set this to 4, yes. And we'll add some effects. Carpler is really nice, but we got a few. I'm going to go to my effects page here now for the Carpler Strong synth here and add some maybe a little bit of distortion in there. And the trouble is as well with Caustic is once I'm off the page of the instrument I can't play it. I have to go back to it, sort of thing. Yeah, that distortion sounds nice, right? So let's just I'm going to record that and then I can play with the effects. Let's go and cool's that? Now, the other cool thing about Caustic is you can automate everything. And you can do it with very precise, or you can just do it on the fly. So we'll just do this on the fly just to get that panning a little bit, shall we? So all we need to do to get the automation going is it literally as easy as hitting record and play, waiting for your counting or whatever, and then just moving the control. So we need to have metronome on to get a count in. So I don't know why that didn't record. That's very strange. Usually the automation records everything. That's the first time that's ever happened. Let's try that again, shall we? So that's weird, because you usually get when you want to automate something, it puts a little thing around it. Oh, don't matter. It might be a glitch. So the next part, so when you've assembled all your bits and pieces, now we've got pattern A's and pattern 2's. What we want to do is we go in here again. Now this time we're going to go to sequencer, and this is where we can arrange our track. So you'll see here, these are the instruments that we're using in our thing, if you like, in our little track. So if we press anywhere in here, it'll ask us which pattern we want to put in. So do you want to put number 2 in, or do we want to put number 1 in? I'm just going to put A in here, and you'll see it'll place it in over its 4 bars. Now, if you want to, you can tap on this, and you can move all this stuff around as you like, or you can extend it or shorten it, or you can tap again to the other side of it and add in, say, you could add in numbered pattern 2 here. Now, I don't think there's anything in pattern 2 because I think we only had number 2 in this. So if that's playing the pattern. If we want to play the song, we tap this and it goes into song mode. And there'll be nothing now because we didn't record anything, so we can delete this. But we might want that. So, but let's first of all let's extend this to another 4 bars. So again, we just tap on here, and we can, or you can just hold this and oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway, there's a few things that are a little bit glitchy now. Not surprising, really. So there we go. So there's that, and we can go past there if we want to. And now I'm going to put in the bass line, but I'm going to tap here. Oh, God's sake. I'm putting number 1 on the second part, and then the piece. Then I'm going to lasso. Actually, do you know what I should have done? Right, I know. I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to shorten it again, and I'm going to tap in here and add another one, because what I want to do is I want to lasso these and copy them. So to do that, I tap lasso and choose both of those, and then I think all I need to do is go in here and copy and oops, cancel and paste. And then I can add in my PCM synth here. So tap on here and add number 1. I can extend this one, of course, which is that sound from Daniel, I think. And I can also bring the organ in at this point as well for first part of the organ. And then on you could say, right, well, okay, I want these a little bit longer before I start to bring in my, I'll just extend those 4 bars. Okay, and then this beatbox here, we know that there's only something in number 2. So we go back to my sequencer. So I'm going to choose the beatbox here. Stop that. And choose number 2, which has the drums in. I'm just going to pick it up and move it along to there. And this should be that 4 on the floor. So see, it says A2. I'm just going to open this and extend this a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that should be okay. And then whatever I did, bass line, I think I did another bass line, which was number 2 here. So select A2 and then OK. And again, I can kind of just extend that. So you get the idea. So let's just play what we've got here. Did I do another pattern for the Harper Strong? I think I did. So again, we can make sure that's not highlighted. Tap on here, and I think I did another one here. Yep, I did. And again, we can extend this, or we can just tap in here and go OK, and it'll paste it in as a separate thing. But I'm just going to play this through. Guys, thanks very much for joining me this evening. I don't want to go any further because I feel I've covered enough. If you've already got this, for you to go back and have a good mess around with it, because it's great fun. I love Caustic so much. I just wish it would get an update so it doesn't go away. That would be sad. So let's see. So theoretically now we have our little song constructed. And we need to play it. We need to be in song mode. I think I pretty much covered everything. You get the idea without going through and playing all the instruments and stuff like that. But, you know, you can do that. I'm going to turn the microphone down. Thank you very, very much. Well, no, I wouldn't. You don't know what's going to happen to it. If you've already got it, it's fine. But I don't know about buying it now because, you know, it might disappear tomorrow. You don't know. 5 years is a long time, and I know Apple have been removing stuff that haven't been updated for like 2 years or over. So, you know, unless Apple have stopped that now, because it is stupid to do that. It's crazy. It's crazy to take away an app that's working perfectly well. It doesn't necessarily need updating. This doesn't really need updating if you can suffer the small screen size on the larger iPads. But that could be a possible update to stop it getting taken off, you know. That kind of thing. I don't know. I'm not a developer, and you know, you don't know, do you? Don't know the circumstances or anything. Anyway. But yeah, here we go. Let's just play this track. Sorry, I haven't been paying a lot of attention to the chat, guys, because I've been, you know, concentrating on this. But yeah, awesome stuff. Top job, cool beats. I may have tomorrow evening off. I was going to have tonight off, and then I changed my mind. I thought, no, I'll do, but I am a little bit tired. So anyway, I am going to play this. But you never know. You know me. You know I might change my mind. Anyway, I'm gonna play through this little thing a couple of times, or maybe choose another couple of things to play for a few minutes. Thank you so much, guys. Bless you all, and I will see. If you haven't already struck the like, strike it now. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you later. Tara, I hope you enjoyed this as well. I hope you enjoyed Caustic. Caustic sounds great. There's vocoder in it as well. If you want to know about Caustic, search the Sound Test Room Caustic on YouTube, or just search Caustic 3. There are tons and tons of very, very cool tutorials and things out there. See you guys later. Ta-da. Sorry about that. Here's an interesting thing. Where's my beat gone for my second beatbox? Let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's go back into pattern mode. I'm gonna just double tap on this, and I thought, let me have a look at my Midi. Oh, there we go. I'll put it in. What I should have done is been more careful and put it into 2. Doesn't matter. We can change that and play the track again. I like that distortion on there. Let's go back to our sequence in a sec. And this one, let's go with, let's just delete this, tap it again, and put this one in. Oh, no, should have seen the bloody, right, all we're going to do is stretch this out. No, what have I done it again? I've done it again. Look, so I'm going to delete. Fuck. Delete this. Tap again. 1A1. Okay. Yeah, we go. There's some MIDI in there now. I'm going to just stretch this out for speed. And yeah, actually, and to be honest with you, that change sounded all right. Let's play it again. Definitely going after this. This must have been one I did for the last live stream. So play this as well. Yeah, sequencer. Did I actually put? I didn't. I didn't actually make a sequence for that. So let's go and see if I did anything else. Yes, it's fine. Live stream 2 is what we've just done. Sound test room. Let's have a look at some of these. There's tons of like your old. What am I doing here? Looks the same. Use the vocoder. Nice. Oops. What's this? Test for echo. I haven't some of these for ages, but again, I think maybe I didn't have any. Oh, I did. Well, that's exciting, isn't it? Thrilling, that thrilling. It's a lot of crap. Load. Yeah, it's fine. What's this? Station X. God. Sequence. Nothing in there. Quite a cool pattern though. Let's see. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to start with. Oh, that's plus phase phrase. God. What am I thinking? Right. Definitely nothing. I guess again. Oh, fuck me. Just let's go sequence it. These are all from tutorials. I do like the one that I started off with. Let's see. Load this one. Oh. Because I know that this one, Calling Me Home. I like this one. This is good. This could actually be an half decent track, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna play this and then I'm definitely gonna go. If you want, if you want to loop any section, like for instance, if we wanted to loop this section, like you noticed me doing a couple of times, you just touch on and loop it, and if you want to take the loop off, you just move it either way, and it'll just disappear. Anyway, all right. I'm very tired, guys. I can't. It's me. Oh, do you know what? Me. Do you know? Joe's laughing. What the fuck? Right.